Have hopes for Mary and Cody, and definitely with Janelle and Cody.
I see it highly unlikely that I would ever build on the property. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of this separation from Cody and from the family, and it doesn't make sense that I would end up building out there.
Sister Wives, season 19, episode 2 just dropped, you all, and it was a lot to talk about. A lot. But obviously we have to start off with Janelle, Caleb, and Maddie, you all. Janelle has, which I mean it's no surprise, she has said the relationship is over. She has told her daughter they're looking at property and they're planning on moving to Montana. Shocking. Cody is not even talking to Caleb. But you guys know Caleb was like the son-in-law he had always wanted. They were very close, like bosom buddies. And you know, he's not talking to Caleb.
Caleb's sister is his sister-in-law.
Right.
Well, Cody's sister-in-law. Remember, she was married to the brother who passed away.
Right.
Yeah.
So apparently Cody's not even talking to Maddie or Caleb, which is very sad. And the reason why I
wonder if he talks to that sister-in-law.
I doubt it.
Sister.
Cody would just cut off everybody and just be like, F it. You know, I feel like with Caleb and Maddie, I do think it's unfortunate because he did say that he really did love having them around. He said, I did cut off communication. Maddie is saying that, look, you know, until he can be consistent, I'm not going to be having him in and out of my his grandchildren's lives and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe Caleb just caught a stray. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he didn't want, Maddie doesn't want him to be consistent in her children. Well, she wants him to be consistent in her children's lives, but she doesn't want to talk to Maddie because he thinks that she goes on a fishing expedition when she comes. No,
he said that when he's talking to her, it's always like she's fishing for gossip, like maybe she's trying to find out what's going on with her and Robin. No, she's probably trying to figure out information for her mom
That's
is
what she's
suffering.
trying to do. I doubt if she's asking you ever about Robin, or she's probably telling you about some of the things that you're doing that's not right by her mom, as probably Garrison and Gabriel were doing.
And you know what
and he doesn't want that.
I find with people that always say stuff about somebody else, most of the time they're like pointing at you, but like they have like 4 fingers pointing back at them. Like, so he's projecting, oh, it's the gossip mill. Janelle sat here on this TV and talk about how you stay gossiping and you leak like a sieve. So how are you talking about people are gossiping and there's a fish for gossip?
Yeah.
Like, if you could be a fly on the wall into Christine's life, I'm sure he will be doing that. Like, I just feel like Cody needs to just stop lying and stop rewriting history.
Morning, Dada.
Morning. But yeah, so that whole thing was very disappointing. I am happy. I'm shocked she's buying 40 acres. That's a lot more land than what they put together.
Oh,
and I'm just wondering, how is she... Anyway, let me not be pocket watching. But
yeah, let's not pocket watch. I'm sure they're very astute in their finances and stuff like that.
But I think it's amazing that she's doing it with Maddie and Caleb and stuff like that. Apparently Cody, which I can see why Cody did not want to do farm life. I have come to see, even with Shannon Sharp, I think he said he grew up like on a farm or whatever. He's doing that rural lifestyle. He's like, I'm done with it. I'm not interested.
Right.
So I can see why Cody doesn't want to do it. Usually when you grow up with something, either you grow to love it even more or you want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm sure as a young person, you know, doing farming 24/7 is like you really don't have a life because there's so much work that goes into having a farm. So I think maybe it had a negative impact on him. Maybe he just wanted...
Well, remember his father called him irresponsible. Well, where did that father get that from? Probably he was irresponsible as a farmhand.
Yeah.
You know, and so maybe the father was always on him about stuff that he wasn't doing right.
Yeah.
On the farm.
Right.
And so now he has just, you know, he did say he has daddy issues. So he has just come to really just hate it.
Yeah. But she did talk about Cody, and she said, you know, she is hoping that he will pay it off, but he doesn't think so. Cody was sitting down here talking about how, I don't tell her anything because it's a gossip. This is not personal. This is business.
Yes.
You guys put money in the Tilly. Janelle's been putting the most money in the Tilly for years. And you feel like you have the right to sit on some high horse with your ramen noodles and say, oh, look, I'm not going to tell you nothing because you stay gossiping and I don't trust you. You don't trust her after you have stabbed her in the back and have lied to her, and you sit down there with your
Like
with
you
that
say,
woman.
It's not even about that anymore. What it's about is about this land.
Facts.
How do we divide this land up properly?
Yeah.
Why Janelle cannot catch this clue? I mean, you guys lived with this man. I think Janelle at some point, because she was bros with Cody for so long, she probably believes in him more. Maybe Christine, she really has just really seen him the way he is. And that's why Christine, she hopes that Cody will do right by Janelle and Mary. She is not holding her breath at all.
I think Christine does. I don't even think Christine's holding out hope because she has stated all this thing.
I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening. I don't think he's going to give them their fair share because she has seen him. Like I feel like she has truly seen him.
She knows Cody. Like his selfishness, he's gaslighting.
She played his game. She did all the things he asked her to do, and every time she did it, I know why she watched him. She did everything that he wanted her to do. She checked off all the boxes and stuff like that. And every time she checked off the box, there was another issue.
Yes.
And then she realized,
yes,
it's not me.
When I reached the goal, he moved the post.
Yeah.
And it was like,
this isn't.
This is not me.
It's him.
Yes.
It's actually him. Yes. And I gotta pack my things and get the hell out of here. And it never looked back.
She never looked back. Like
Beautiful.
she was done.
And Janelle, you need to be done too. Like,
Janelle hasn't had, all this time she's had, and like she says, I've had a different relationship with Cody.
It's not about relationship, I feel. For me, I feel like it's about specifically Cody and the type of man he is.
Yes.
And the pattern that he has had of treating you all bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's been in different ways, but the treatment is still bad. It's not about comparison or relationships.
If you weren't easygoing, Janelle,
if
you demanded more of him, he would have changed on her.
But he has changed on her.
Exactly.
He even changed on
the man hasn't changed.
Yeah.
This is how he is. It's just that you were more, in his mind, easygoing than Christine. Christine demanded certain things from him.
So it went down quicker.
So he went down quicker because he wasn't willing to budge. And she tried everything and saw the way he was moving the goalposts.
Right.
And she wasn't willing to budge on certain things. Like, I'm not sitting here with you, like with a relationship like Mary's. I'm not doing that with you.
Yeah.
But you have kind of like, you have been easygoing. And that's the frustration of her children. Because they see their mom. You've been so easygoing. You haven't really demanded anything from him except very little. And even the very little that you demand from him, they saw that he couldn't even give that to you during COVID.
Yeah.
Like he was making excuses of why he couldn't come along, come by and stuff like that. So.
Well, Mary thinks it's karma. And she got such a good chuckle. She's like, I find this so funny. Cody is complaining about communication and not being talked to and how she's distant. And she's like, you did the same thing to me. Karma's a beat. It's like, that's too funny.
She got a good cackle from that.
Oh, she was dying with laughter. And I'm like, it's so true, but I'm just happy Mary's out of there because, the way this man talked about her was so heartbreaking. It's like, I just need her to go the hell away. Like, it took her years to realize that this is over. I just need her to go away.
For years, the way he said that.
He was like, my God, like, just go the hell. Like, you know what's so embarrassing? I don't wish this on my worst enemy. Like, to be with somebody for so many years,
I know.
And they talk so badly about you, like they hate you, and they just wish you would just leave from their existence. Like they just can't stand you, and they talk about you like this on TV.
But
this is so
what he
painful.
has been doing with Robin. You see, this is what he has been talking about to Robin about
I
Mary.
don't know anything,
And
because
that's
he doesn't tell
why-
me anything,
I know,
Like,
she
Robin's
was such a
so.
liar. And that is why Robin made that covenant with him.
Don't you ever
That
leave me like
sacred
pathetic
covenant,
Mary,
like,
honey.
Yeah. If it ever gets as pathetic as this relationship is,
Leave me.
what you've been saying to me about Mary, please just leave me.
Yeah.
Promise me you will leave me. You won't keep me. You won't pretend. You won't string me along. So that means Robin saw this stringing along
From the beginning.
from
Well,
the
because he
very
told her.
beginning. But then you keep on lying to Mary. What kind of friend is that?
Robin is a horrible person. Horrible, horrible, horrible person. Like,
And Mary, poor Mary, she actually thinks Robin,
has a good heart.
yeah.
The Lulu, the screws are on the floor and they're loose.
I mean, was Robin hoping that Cody will change? I don't think so.
I think she
Robin is
knew
too-
what it was.
Robin is too wise for that.
And Robin
she
is too,
is.
she's very watchful, she's very observant. She is very aware of what's going on. Like, I don't take Robin for no dummy. You don't come into a family as a fourth wife, become the legal wife, end up being the only wife standing. They come with debts cleared, a house.
Have
Like
all
us,
these
you are a
assets.
whole single mama, and
Yeah.
you came up like
With
this.
3 kids.
A dumb person don't grow up like that in a polygamous family like that. I'm sorry. I know some of us hate Robin, but we can't sit down here and say this woman's dumb. Like, I know she
No.
be acting dumb, but she ain't actually dumb.
No.
Like, when you look at her situation compared to Christine, even Janelle, and Mary's situation, you see who came up in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Not that this is like some great situation, but from where she started,
Yeah.
like with an alcoholic husband and struggling single mama, and now living.
Well, she also was doing the alcohol because
Well, both.
on the divorce they said both should stay away from alcohol.
She definitely came up in the family, so I don't.
She really did. This was a
I'll
level
give
up
her.
for her.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that she was not a dumb woman, and I feel like
But-
she knew exactly what's going on because Cody
Yeah, so
can't
she
hold
knew.
water,
She
Um,
knew, so she wasn't a friend to Mary. She hasn't been a friend to Mary.
and she's not a friend to Janelle because this woman had the
Yeah.
nerve to talk about how, oh my God, I can't let Janelle go, but in the same breath, I don't owe that woman shit. Basically, is what she was saying.
Yeah.
I don't owe her anything. I don't know where she gets that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
What? That
She has
blew
to
my
have
mind. That
My
blew.
house.
I was
a
like,
part of this. They walked away from this family. Ugh.
they put money in it. They didn't walk away with their funds.
Janelle,
And they
you
left
know
the
what's
family
good for you?
financially.
You better lawyer up before it's too late.
Like, Janelle needs to wake the hell up. Like, Janelle, please wipe the stardust from your eye sockets and get what
it
you
is
deserve.
It's hard to realize, just like how Mary's having a hard time. It's hard to sit back and realize that something.
God, I've been played.
Yes, the relationship I have had with this dude right here. I mean, he hasn't changed. He's the same man, straight across with all of us. And if tomorrow Robin started bucking up against something, he will turn like that on Robin too.
Because we've seen it. We've seen it.
It's
But-
just that Robin looks at his playbook and it's like, I'm gonna play this game better than you do. And there are just certain things I'm not going to allow you to do from the jump because I see how you have gotten away with stuff with these other women. Of course, Robin's not gonna tell anyone about that. She's gonna keep it to herself.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to talk about just some of the things he was saying about Mary.
Yeah.
About the nod. It was really sad. Not interesting.
Not interested, boring. She was always mad at me.
Not kind.
I tried to start this relationship over plenty of times.
And
I'm
when I
like,
showed curiosity, she came up boring. Like, what is she? Some kind of puppet to entertain you?
he is a horrible person.
He actually is a horrible
Maybe that's what the title of this video
He
should
is
be.
a horrible person. He is actually a
Yeah.
horrible person.
Oh, so but I also want to I think we have 2 more things to talk about, then we'll close out. But I feel like Robin's kids, all they did was put a boundary up, because they didn't feel safe emotionally. They were never done with the family. I was told by multiple people that I was not accepted, and the parents should have done a better job facilitating. Your mama kept you people away from the moment she entered the family. So go talk to your mama, darling. Because at the end of the day,
Brianna,
Robin
actually,
was
maybe
in a
talk about
whole
the-
house. Robin was, what?
Brianna may actually be talking about but yeah, she's talking about the parent. She's the one who talked about the parent. That the parent should have done a better job.
Well, if you're gonna talk about parents, talk about your mama, because your mom
probably did.
definitely did not, like, from the beginning. She had them in a separate house. Christine was like, babysitter. Why can't I be the babysitter? Why did y'all have to go pay for a nanny? All this stuff, like Robin purposefully kept her children away, and they probably won't understand it because it's your mom. You hold them in very high reverence, but one day you're gonna see your mom with like this and be like, "Oh, mama was doing some foul things." You know what I'm saying? Maybe when you watch the show back, but I feel like they did the best they could, and then also my thing is the way Cody even handled the situation from the beginning. It was toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like 11-day honeymoon for a fourth wife. Are you on drugs? Like, actually.
No, he's not.
Like, the whole thing was insane.
He had 3 mummies, and he was the young man. That he was their son, and he was taking his wife, his brand new wife, to go and have his little 11-day honeymoon. While they tended to the home, made sure everything was fine and all his responsibilities were okay.
Yeah. Oh, also, I think the last thing, Cody in the spiritual stuff. Like I said it in the last video, I said there's no way this man is going to some church with Mary. 1, because he can't stand her. He don't want to be in no church with her. And then 3, he's done with the religion. He said, I don't want to disparage.
You say that.
I said that. I said there's no way
that.
this man is going to church. He ain't no way. Going to church, go see church leaders for what?
I know.
For what?
You kept on saying this man is out of his religion.
Exactly.
And I kept on holding hope.
And this man was like, I don't want to disparage my religion, but I'm not interested, and I'm done with their BS, quite frankly. I was like, what?
That was shocking
That was
to me.
so hilarious.
I was actually like,
I was gassed. I was like, wow. He done said it. But the way this man moving, polygamy has not worked out for him. He's not the bad guy. He has his favorite wife. He's basically living monogamy. He's probably going to blame the religion for why this went downhill. He's not going to look himself in the mirror. Cody even want to blame the dog on the corner for why his marriage just didn't work out. But so it just makes sense that he will blame the religion as well when he is the problem. Maybe the religion, I wouldn't say the religion, I would say maybe the culture of his culture maybe contributed to that.
He's going to blame the religion. And that's what he sounds like he already is doing. Because now all of a sudden he calls it BS. And he called it BS more than one time.
Oh, yeah.
Now that was shocking to me.
So I'm just looking at Janelle, like you're here talking about, I
was
have
totally
faith
shocking.
in. But I was looking at Janelle, right? And Janelle's like, I still believe in my faith, and that holds weight. I'm like, girl, this is one-sided because your man don't believe in the faith. So I'm just like, what are you doing?
Like
Janelle
is, that's why I say Janelle is a little
The
confused.
screws are on the floor.
She also is a little confused because at one moment it's just
It's
hard.
hard.
For her
It's
to
hard. It's
come
hard. Yeah.
to make sense of this whole thing, because we used to be friends, but then you come to find out, was it really a friendship though?
It was one-sided.
Was this really a friendship?
Yeah.
Right? And when you look at this whole polygamy culture that they have been doing, I mean, just look at this one family, because this is the only one family we know. Of course, we know about the whole Warren Jeff stuff too. It just seems to really benefit the man. Because at the end of the day, like, what do the women have?
Nothing.
You don't have the law on your side.
Broken dreams and promises.
A lot of broken dreams and promises. Like, you are raising these children, you're saying, yes, let me go ahead and keep sweet, right? Let me be quiet while he's out there with all these different women, these different wives, okay?
Yeah.
I'm the one who's gonna be here. I'm working out of the home, bringing in money.
Yeah.
I'm also helping to raise these children, other people's kids too, other wives' children, right?
Yeah.
But then if I decide, like Christine's mom decide to walk away,
Everything else is
I
taken.
walk away with nothing. Zero.
It's horrible.
Zero. All the time and love that I invested in some of these children is gone. Like, I have to walk away from all of that. And I get nothing.
Yeah.
I get no finances, nothing.
No family. No friends.
family, nothing. I've given my whole life to this.
It's very
So-
unfair to women. That's how I feel. But y'all, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Comment down below what y'all thought of this crazy, crazy episode. It was quite juicy.
And heartbreaking.
Yes.
And heartbreaking.
Poor Mary. Please stop
And
talking.
Janelle.
Yeah.
And Janelle.
But
hasn't-
she hasn't woken up. I just
She
want to
has
shake this
not.
lady. Like,
Yes.
please, Janelle, wake up.
I
This
see
man
how
don't
her
love
children
you.
felt. Like, Mom, wake up.
I
And
know.
she's just like, oh,
La-di-da-di-da. It'll work out.
he'll do right by me.
See y'all later.
Bye.